Been at this for hours. You can do this, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, Keita, what's your question? Come on.
Byrd, do you want to bond with me?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to bond with me?
You know I do. Keita, what's your question?
Baby, can we bond right now? Yes.
Wait.
What?
Who told you to change the lyric? See, that's why we can't do it.
Come
I ain't doing it. Forget it.
Babe, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I'm out.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, welcome back, OP.
I had to get my drink.
Welcome back, OP.
How are you guys
Feel like
doing?
Sheriff Tail over here. Opie, what are you doing now?
Oh,
Oh, I'm just getting me some juice. Okay, well, tell Barney to get you another one and Aunt B to get you some apple pie.
Do you want something to drink?
Yeah. So while you're over there, I'll just greet the folks. Hey, welcome back to Bonding with Byrd.
I'm Makita.
I'm Byrd. Okay. So
Greet the people that's
Yeah. I might as well say hi to the people who are coming in while we get us a little something, a little cocktail to sip on in the meantime. How you guys doing? Come on in. Let me know you're here. All right. All of a sudden now you shy. You can't come in right now. You don't know nobody. Okay. Well, that's all right. Well, what we're doing right now is we're experimenting. Hi, Rachel. I love Rachel. Rachel will text me and go, hey, I'm here. Where are you? And it's like, Rachel, see you in about half an hour. Okay. But Smooth, what's up, buddy? Judy. That's still my favorite name. Takia, Chenault, how you doing? Chenault, you thought I wasn't going to get that right. What's up, Queen? Who is that? The paper doll. Hey, what's happening? Where y'all coming from? And everybody let me know where you're coming from. When you say hi, put in where you're coming from. We like to know where in the world. What's up, my man Alan? Big time McIntyre, Big Al, the homeowner's pal. Take it easy. You good? You good? There you go.
All right.
Okay.
So let's get started. Honestly, this is very tragic. I don't know if you guys heard, but the Travis Scott, talk for me. Oh my God, it went through the wrong damn pipe.
Okay. All right. So Travis Scott, 8 dead after a crowd surge at a Travis Scott at his Astroworld festival. 8 dead, hundreds were injured, okay, due to the crowd surging. All right. 50,000 people in attendance. You got to be a little more careful. You know what I'm saying?
50,000 people was in attendance.
That's what it said.
Are
50,000
we still
people
in a pandemic? Like a concert with 50,000 people.
Stay on point. So anyway, there were 50,000 people. Probably shouldn't have been, but there were. And so this is what happens when you like, hey, you know what? Everybody just go buck wild in the place to be.
But
things are not normal.
He's known for this though. Like he's known to get the crowd hyped up. Do you know what I'm saying? So like it's nothing new to these Travis Scott people or fans, you know.
So now what state did this take place in, Joey?
In Houston.
Was this in Houston? Yep. See? You know what Texas is telling you, right? Texas continues to tell you, oh, we're all right. Everything is cool. There's no pandemic. Everything is fine. Hello, Texas. Oh, wait. Houston, we have a problem. Okay.
Yeah, but we actually have a video of him apologizing.
That ought to help.
Send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and help them get the help they need,
Hold on, you want to stop a show?
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The city of Houston, HPD, fire department, everyone help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities.
So he's actually under investigation right now. Many fans reported that he was chanting and pleading.
I could never imagine anything.
You can stop the video. You can stop the video, but he was saying that his fans is his main concern. But the next video that you're going to see, they're telling him to stop the show, and this is what his response was.
That's okay with you, real quick. Chase me, let's do it. Lost on Irish living in boat cars. Just bring your. Two hands to the sky. Two hands to the sky. Two hands up, y'all. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me, let's go.
He said, y'all know what y'all came to do. So they telling you to stop. They're telling you to stop. And then you're saying, who's telling me to stop?
Hey, Scott.
Y'all know what y'all came here to do? What? I don't know, but.
Well, I agree with you, Alan McIntyre, that when a show is in full tilt, okay, and when you're talking about 50,000 fans, I don't think you get it. When you go to a sports arena on a bad game, there might be 5,000 fans, and that's still a lot of people.
Right.
But when you're talking about 50,000 fans, and then you're trying to tell them to stop, you've hyped them up. Now you're trying to calm them down. You're trying to get them to be responsible. It takes a while. It takes a while to stop it. And this comes under the heading of a really, really, really tragic event. There's going to be some finger pointing. There's going to be an investigation. But the bottom line is
the ambulance car was going through, and then they were jumping. They're jumping on the ambulance.
Okay.
So it's really just it's so disheartening. I just pray for the families. And you think
some of them might have been high? You think some of them might have been drunk?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, it stands to reason when you mix alcohol and drugs with a hyphy good time and all of that and the music blasting and you can't hear yourself talk. Things are going to get out of hand, and this should be an abject lesson for those who plan to attend these type of concerts, especially during COVID.
Yeah, but I think that the Live Nation, they had like an insurance policy for like $26 million, and then Travis Scott said that he's going to pay for the funerals of all 8 people that died. And yeah, it's just really sad. Even Drake is a part of this because I don't know. It's just really, really sad. And
right. Well, a civil suit has been filed by plaintiff Kristen Paredes against Scott and Drake, accusing them of negligently inciting a riot and violence. Good luck with that. Hope you're not using the same attorneys that are trying to take care of the January 6th fiasco in Washington, D.C. Anyway, civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump has filed a lawsuit on behalf of 21-year-old Noah Gutierrez. He said, we are hearing horrific accounts of the terror and helplessness people experience, the horror of a crushing crowd, the awful trauma of watching people die while trying unsuccessfully to save them, Crump said in a statement. We will be pursuing justice for all our clients who were harmed in this tragic and preventable event. So,
yeah. So speaking on someone who is taking making sure that the crowd is safe. Tiana Taylor.
Hi, Aunt Joe.
Tiana Taylor actually made sure that the crowd was safe at her concert. Take a look.
You okay? Bring her out there. She okay. We ain't doing that. Come on. No. I'm about to retire. You ain't gonna see me, baby. Come on, baby. Make sure you do it, baby. Come on. Cover that nipple. Come on. Bring her up here. Sit her right there. Sit her right there. Get us. Make sure she got some air. She good? Eyes open. Okay. Hold on. You good? Say rose petal. Okay, baby. You're good. You're good.
Well, that's not 50,000 people, but at least she tried, you know. But
Yeah,
everyone
well, you
should
know,
be.
her security was maintaining some control, and
Yes.
you know, but you know, this again, this is just a really tragic, and we will find out just how preventable it was. But you know,
So Caitlyn Jenner, she's back on the map, and she actually says that she thinks that O.J. Simpson killed Nicole, and it's amazing because we have her saying this on video. But take a look at the video.
I recently watched the O.J. Simpson.
Oh, the OJ trial.
Yeah, the trial.
Obviously, we were there.
And was that a pretty hard time?
It was an extraordinarily difficult time. Nicole was Chris's best friend.
Yeah.
Had been for a long time.
Yeah.
I was at Nicole's house 2 days before the murder.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously, he did it, and he got away with it. And at one point, he even told Nicole, I'll kill you and get away with it because I'm O.J. Simpson. Then Nicole, you know, relayed that on to Chris at one point. And unfortunately, she was right. We were at the courthouse. We're watching what's going on in the other room. And even after the not guilty verdict, the first thing Chris turns around at me and goes, we should have listened to Nicole. She was right from the beginning.
That's sad.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, that's insane.
okay, well.
Isn't it amazing how like people could talk about it after? Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's already out, but like you're still bringing it up. Like,
Yeah.
like we know that well, we don't know, but
Probably even more amazing is that Caitlyn Jenner was a guy when she heard this. So I
Really?
yeah. Listen, I just got to find out something because everything, we try to be politically correct and everything like that. And don't take this the wrong way, folks, or take it any way you feel like it. But is it okay to say that someone, in your opinion, is homely, is like ugly, right? So will I get in trouble? Will I get in like, what's my man, the comedian? Just he's been going through a whole lot of flack. You know who I'm talking about?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. So am I going to get Chappelled if I say that Caitlyn Jenner is? Listen, I would have stayed a guy just to stay a good-looking guy. Okay, I wouldn't have changed nothing, man, just to be an ugly woman, man. That's a whole lot to go through, not to come out like perfect. Anyway, so yeah.
So
Greg, what's up, man?
So
How you doing, brother?
A father is accused of killing his daughter's boyfriend who
Ugly.
sold her into prostitution. Would you go that far? Okay, so
I don't know where this question is going, but the answer is no.
Would you guys go as far, like if you knew that, like, let's not say prostitution, let's say that the spouse introduced to drugs, right? Or anything that's negative, right? Would you take it along your upon yourself to actually kill the person because they put your child in a negative situation?
Listen, there aren't too many good reasons for you to kill anybody. So, you know.
Well, when he was questioned about it, he said that he was questioned about the decomposing body that was found in the vehicle, and he told authorities that he killed the man after rescuing his daughter, right, from sex trafficking in Seattle. So, I mean,
well, maybe that's your problem, is that you killed the man after you rescued your daughter from sex trafficking. If you had killed the guy rescuing your daughter from sex trafficking, you probably wouldn't be in too much trouble. The sympathy of the court would be with you because you were doing that in conjunction with trying to save a life and trying to help your daughter out. But,
right,
you know, once she's spirited away to safety, you can't you can't actually do that. But speaking on rescuing, sometimes you must rescue yourself. A missing North Carolina teen was found after using TikTok hand signals, right, to tell somebody that she was in danger. She was being spirited away inside of a silver-colored Toyota when the driver, this 61-year-old man, James Herbert of Cherokee, North Carolina, was kidnapping her, and apparently he assumed she was looking out the window, you know, waving to people, and what she was actually doing was she was doing the international TikTok.
So what does this mean? What does this mean?
So this means help. What do you mean? What does this mean? It mean bye-bye. 4-finger bye-bye. I'm missing a thumb. You know, at first she was doing this, so they thought she meant, come here, I want to talk to you. But actually,
so this means
yes. Apparently, I didn't know this, but TikTok is good for something. So yeah, so you put your thumb in, you tuck your thumb in, and then you do this, and then you continue to do that sign, and that lets people know that this is SOS. That I guess it's SOS. SOS. So actually, this is SOS, I think, in sign language, but I don't know. The TikTok world knows that. Kim, how you doing, cuz? Don't worry about it. I'll be helping you soon with that Zoom. Anyway, so speaking of TikTok and Twitter and all those good things, Twitter refuses to take down Senator, is he a senator? Representative Gozar's anime, in which you see him assassinate AOC. Yeah.
What? Don't we have a video of that?
Yeah, well, let's take a look. welcome to hell. So
time out. What's her name?
Kathy Griffin.
Yes. Didn't Kathy get canceled for? Remember when she had the Donald Trump head? It was all bloody and stuff, and like she was holding it up, and she got canceled for that.
Right, but apparently, if you're an elected official, you get a pass on making animes that depict you stabbing.
And Twitter didn't take down
with
the
a
video?
sword. No, come on, Twitter can't make up its mind whether it's on foot or horseback. You know, it took them long enough to get rid of the orange one off of there. Okay, it hasn't removed the tweets, but it hid them from view with the users being required to.
That's really horrible.
To click on a label in order to see.
You're arresting Mexicans and like Border Patrol. That's sick.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah.
And then
That's
you're making a mockery of it by who made the video? I'm just curious. Did someone in the camp make the video? Like how?
Somebody said GOP goons on patrol. Sick. If anyone else, especially a black person, they would have been fired, and the Secret Service would arrest you. Period. You know that, and I mean, you know that
brainwashing propaganda. You're right, because they only show this in certain cities and states. Do you know that?
You mean there's a limit to how many people worldwide can see it?
No. There's only like the Republican states. They are fed, you know, certain things on television. Like, and the liberal states are. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I heard that, but
I mean, good. As long as it passes.
Like you don't see the I'm sorry, chemo brain. For y'all that don't know, I get lost in my sauce, so bear with me. But you don't. Actually,
I don't have chemo brain, and I get lost in my sauce. So
yeah, but like you don't see actually these videos and stuff until, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me.
I just thought if you had a computer and you have Twitter, you can see it worldwide. So I don't know how you. There you go. Makes sense, Makita.
Thanks, Joey.
That's what Aunt Joe said. You know. Yes, advertising is targeted by red and blue. Thank you, Gregory Sneed.
Yes, thank you, Greg.
Sherry Sneed's brother.
That's Sherry Sneed's brother.
That's Sherry Sneed's brother.
Hi, Greg.
And Greg comes in and saves the day.
Got it. Okay,
yes.
So Fetty Wap. I have a real concern about
I have a real
rappers.
concern about anybody named Fetty Wap.
So he actually
sounds like a nationwide Italian. So good.
So he was actually arrested for, well, the cops actually seized.
Fetty Wap. Go ahead.
The cops actually seized drugs and cash from Fetty Wap.
How much?
Like,
whoa.
First of all, hold on. $1.5 million in cash on the left, and then 16 kilos of cocaine, 2 kilos of heroin, and numerous what do you call the fentanyl? Yeah, fentanyl pills. 2 9mm handguns, a rifle, a .45 caliber pistol,
and a partridge in a pear tree. Go on.
And like it's just never ending. And it's like,
so what about Fetty?
So I don't understand. You have all of this money. You're famous, first and foremost. You're getting money. It's not like you're on a recording label like in the past where they would get all the rewards and then you only get a certain amount. But you're famous. Why are you selling drugs and holding, like, why are rappers in general doing this? Like, you rather risk your career and go to jail for...
Well, one thing you also have to remember, my love, is that with great power comes great responsibility. So the power that you wield in not being signed to the labels, that means that you pay for everything. Right. So they may not be making as much money as you think.
Okay.
But that doesn't excuse you being involved with 1.5 million in cash, 16 kilograms of cocaine, 2 kilos of heroin, numerous Fenty pills, and a partridge in a pear
I don't
tree.
understand it. I don't understand these rappers. Like, it's not just
Me
Fetty Wap.
neither. It's the music.
Several of them.
I don't know what.
It's several of them that are doing this. Like, you know, like
When you listen to the music, it does explain a lot, especially about the drugs.
Well, speaking of music, Stevie J, y'all know Stevie J. Yeah, so it appears as if he filed for divorce from Faith Evans.
And somebody tore up their picture. That's a shame.
So, yeah, so they've been married for 3 years. And, you know, like Stevie J's been on Love and Hip Hop, right? But yeah, they were married for 3 years. And what is this, back in July of 2018, I think. But yeah, I don't know who actually served the papers or who actually got the divorce, but he's known for being.
Was it the same one that served the papers on Dr. Dre at his mother's funeral?
Oh Lord,
that guy gets around, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, there's a process server out there. That bad boy is worth his dollar.
Well, there was rumors that like by year one, like they were going through like a rocky marriage. So, you know, by 2020, Faith was arrested for domestic violence. And
Faith was the
Faith Evans for domestic violence after attacking Stevie.
Wow.
So yeah, maybe he
Faith.
did. Yeah. So
big Faith.
Lord, really?
Yeah, really.
So what does that say? Alan, what did he say?
He served to beat her from filing. He served to beat. Oh, okay.
I'm feeling good, Martha.
Put an A in that beat. Otherwise, I had no idea what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about a vegetable issue right there.
Okay, so you ready? It's time for Tinking Tuesday. Tinking Tuesday.
Tinking Tuesday.
Tinking Tuesday.
Tinking Tuesday. Ding 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 ding.
So what you wanna know?
So here the deal, y'all. We gotta talk about some things on this Tinking Tuesday, and one of the things I want to talk about is seat belts. I know you're thinking to yourself, why I want to talk about seat belts? Why not? It's time we talk about seat belts. Here's the thing I don't understand about seat belts. Now they've done studies and studies and studies on traffic for decades and decades and eons about people driving and hitting the brakes and people not having on a seatbelt and crashing through windows and being on the front of the car when you look for them, or across the street because they didn't have the seatbelt on and they flew out the car. And I understand all that. What I don't understand, I'm on a plane to Hawaii a few weeks ago, and the lady said, put on your seatbelt. And I go, why? 39,000 feet up. I gonna say it again, 39,000 feet up. What a seatbelt gonna do for I? What I gonna fall into that while the plane going down? I gonna fall into the front of the plane. That gonna save me? No, Rasta, nothing gonna save you from 39,000 feet up.
Does a seatbelt actually save anyone?
I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Dead men tell no tales. But I find this even more perplexing. Why don't they have you put on a seatbelt when you're on a school bus? You got 40 kids on the bus. They're all sitting there playing. They're jumping around. They're going through the seat. They're throwing things at each other. There's no seatbelts on the bus. You don't think Junior gonna come flying through the bus and through the windshield of the bus at some point, right? So what are you saying? You're saying that the chair acts as a seatbelt? You know what? I think it's time for something that I call seat suspenders.
Do they?
Seat suspenders.
No, he
Get
says,
seat suspenders. Don't worry about the belts.
oh,
Get
the
suspenders.
Oh, yeah.
Seat suspenders. That's the new idea. But seat belts, chaw. Go on with yourself. Tinking Tuesday. Think about it.
So we have a very special guest in the house.
Do we now?
Yes, we do. Okay, so she goes by Funny Lady, the Funny Lady. Her name is Yvette Biff.
Go ahead.
Obiffily?
Obiffily.
Yeah.
Obiffily.
I tried to pronounce it, but you know,
I
just call her Yvette, the Funny Lady.
Well, when she come in, we'll find out Obiffily. We'll find out officially about Obiffily.
So she actually she hosted your 60th birthday.
Yes, she did. She did.
And it's ironic because she sent me a flyer to come to one of her shows. And I was like, oh, you want to be on the show? And she was ecstatic and graciously said yes. So welcome to Yvette to the stage.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
OMG, I'm so excited to see you guys again.
So
I actually can't see because I got on my lashes, so let me see. Okay.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Byrd was talking about the seatbelts. We gonna put them on our church seatbelts. We're gonna put seatbelts on at church because those people be catching the Holy Ghost, tearing up those little pieces. Pastor's not gonna have it.
Got to keep them in the pews.
We gotta keep them in the pews.
Oh,
And
Pastor, I'm real sorry about that brother flying by you like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Don't you think that'll be a good place for him?
First thing first. Okay. Obiffily. Swedish, right? Irish?
Close enough.
Okay.
Obiffily.
Explain the name. Then we'll find an accent for it.
Well, me bought the name. Me bought the name from a Nigerian man.
Oh.
Him come from Africa. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, him come from the Africa.
Ah, so it's Obiffily.
Obiffily.
Okay.
Me marry him. Me didn't know about green card. Me just marry him. He was in love. Or should I say lust? I think it was in lust.
Next time the man asks you to play cards, go and get yourself a regular deck.
Hey,
So I gotta ask you something.
Didn't know, but it worked out. I got a great name. Everybody thinks I'm African.
Okay. So listen, I read in your bio, you're from Louisville, Kentucky, home of Muhammad Ali. Okay.
That's right, Muhammad Ali.
What was it like? What was it like growing up there? What was it like growing up?
My mom actually went to school. My mom and her identical twin sister actually went to school with Muhammad Ali. Oh, so he could have almost been my daddy. Close.
Well, if your mama couldn't fight better, you know what I'm saying? She'd have knocked him out,
drug him home. Believe me, she can fight. You see this mark right here? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she showed me how she was doing it. She didn't want me to see that much of there that weekend. So yeah, she knew how to fight. My mom was good at giving me Maynots. You know what I'm talking about? You know what a Maynot is, don't you?
No.
Yeah, Maynot is one of them knots that may go down and it may not. Yeah, those are the kind my mom gave.
Oh my God. I'm gonna use that on you.
And it may not.
Yeah, they work.
All right, so you're growing up in Louisville, Kentucky. What do you want to be when you grow up? What's that little girl want to be when she grows up?
I just wanted to be, because I had 8 other siblings, and I just wanted to be in existence, because I thought somebody was gonna get killed in that house. Killed. It was so many people. But I started out wanting to be a hairstylist. Not by choice, because my grandma kind of made everybody do her hair. Mm-hmm. Then I thought, well, it's not that bad. And then I had 6 other sisters, so got a lot of practice.
A lot of practice.
Wow.
So I did. I came to California with a dream of being a hairstylist to the celebrities. and fulfilled that. I did a lot of traveling, doing not stand up, but I was doing platform work for Sally's Beauty Supply, which kind of turned into stand up. So I was always funny. Everybody used to say, "You're so funny, she's so funny." But so I started out just kind of being like class clown, moving on up to the hairstylist, from the hairstylist standing behind the chair doing people's hair, and I was really good at it. Honestly, I would have 6 people in the shampoo area at one time and 2 waiting to get cut. I mean, it was like a 3-ring circus at all times. So I had to figure out how I could keep the money in the salon and not get them to leave, other than wetting their hair, because they would sit there and their hair would dry again. So couldn't hardly get them back in the sink again. So I started telling them stories and just entertaining them with my jokes. And I didn't know they were jokes and routines, but it worked. And
So-
from there, I took a dare.
Talking smack. Started off talking smack.
So
And
what
the rest
made
is
you?
history.
What made you actually step on the stage?
I took a dare.
Really?
I took a dare. One of my best friends, and he always wants complete credit for my career in comedy, which I have to give it to him because he dared me to go up, and I did. And I was just, it just changed my life. That 3-minute stage time just changed my life. I knew it was something that I wanted to do, and it was something that I was inspired to do. But I could never remember my punchline. So I was telling my mom about how I can't remember the punchline. She said, "You should get something to remind you of your punchline." I thought, that sounds good. So over 25 years later, I have so many reminders. I mean, Carrot Top don't have nothing on me. I've got suitcases on top of suitcases on top of luggage, just filled with different props. So I can do from 95 to a 10-year-old birthday party. I can do it all. So the props have helped me out.
Wow.
There you go. You got to give it your props. So let me ask you something. You single?
Single? Well, single, but know how to be married when it's time to. When the bill collectors call, and they be like, "Mr. Biffley," I'll be like, "Yeah, what's up? Well, what can I help you with?" "Yeah, no, my wife is asleep." "No, I'm not waking my wife up for you. What do you want?" Yeah, so single until bill collectors call. Met my first boyfriend like that. He asked me, did I have a wife? I was like, "Yeah, I do. Got a wife." And when I told him it was me, he couldn't believe that it was actually me. Long story. Yeah, I have 2 voices, my man voice and my lady voice. And the man voice is the alter ego.
Got it.
So I hear you like Ratchet TV. I love Ratchet TV. So
You love what?
Ratchet TV.
Ratchet?
Well, no. I was going to ask, do you like Ratchet TV? Now, what we mean by Ratchet TV is, Housewives and Love and Hip Hop, all that kind of stuff.
All that good stuff.
Are you into any of that?
As long as they let me be on it, I'm on it. I've done the Housewives of Compton, which was really, really crazy. They ain't got nothing on us. My friend, she just did a palette of it. It didn't go through. I think it was a little too ratchet. It's a little bit too easty for them. And they went with it. But yeah, I love it. But I'm not into the ones that they have on TV. I just like the ones that I see my friends doing in real life. You know, where you ride into the show, we're double dating, and the couple in the back get into a fight, and you're like, you don't know what to do, but just start listening, like, you know what I mean? I would listen to a couple fight in a minute. Don't referee though. I don't get into that.
Gotcha.
All right. So now you mentioned that you were a cosmetologist. Okay. I want to know something. All right. This is just curiosity on my part. If you got an answer for it, that's a solid. The Crayola colored hair. What's up with that? What's up with that? I mean, I used to think just ghetto sisters wore these wild colors in their hair. But I'm seeing all these white girls out here, you know, and these Asian girls out here with pink and yellows and all that kind of stuff. Is this a trend? Is this a trend?
To do whatever we do, we're the trendsetters. Whatever we say is what goes. Okay, me, I change mine whenever I get ready. Yeah, this is a topper.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Put my hair back on.
So we put my fur hat back on.
Oh my God. Okay, so
this dude asked me, was this all my hair? I said, hell yeah, I bought it. $16.95. Said it was mine.
What a bargain.
Get that straight in. So what were we saying?
You just kind of caught me off guard with
that.
God. Wow.
What's coming up for you? Where can we find you? What are you getting ready to do? Talk to us. Tell us where you're gonna be.
All right, so I got a lot of stuff on the table right now. I have a movie that's trending on Tubi, Tubi, called Trip Slip, TRIPSLIP, Trip Slip. Next month, I'm supposed to have my other movie dropped that Tiffany Haddish, John Witherspoon, before he passed away. Melanie Camacho is the everything, the producer and director and all of the above. And that's coming out real soon. And then I have another movie called Bernie's Problems with Derek Ellis. And another movie I can't talk about, but it's in the can. I just can't talk about it. You know how that Hollywood is whatever. But it's called, no, I just kidding. But yeah, and I actually have a show trending every Tuesday night live. You can come in, physically sit down and see a show. That's right. Roscoe's Chicken House and Waffles. They're the sponsor of my radio show, What's So Damn Funny. And we do it every Tuesday at 7 o'clock on the dot. TikTok. We will be there. And
so
you can always catch me on thefunnylady.com. That's my website. And I do weddings, divorces, bar mitzvahs, breakups, get back together.
Bar mitzvahs?
I do it. You want to get back with your man and celebrate? Holla at me. You want to leave him again?
Oh, so wait a minute. Now I get it. Your name is Obifally. I get it now. It's a Jewish thing. Yeah, and you go to the bar mitzvah.
Oh, Obifally.
Thank you so much for
thank you guys, and happy 60th birthday again, because I think you stopped counting.
I stopped. 64. That was 4 years ago at the end of the month. So he has a birthday coming up.
Well, let me tell you this. I used to put my age back. I'd always be talking, oh yeah, girl, I'm 27. I'm 28, and people be looking at me like, damn, you had a hard life. So I started putting my age up. Now I'm in my 70s. I'm 76.
Oh, you look good, girl.
You look good.
Oh my God, you look great no. Let me see your license. Let me see it. I'm 76. I even know the year, the month, all that. 76.
I'm trying to get all them bargains, all that stuff that come with older age. I'm trying to get
it. You don't want it. You don't want that smoke.
Half price on a cup of coffee at McDonald's.
I got a full beard, a mustache, and a goatee. When I start stepping in them 6s, 7s, 8s, yeah.
Oh my
God.
Now you don't have to be on the phone. You can just go up to him and go, hey.
That's why I'm still wearing my mask, because I don't want my husband to know what's up under this.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the funny lady, you can catch her if you're in California, in Long Beach. Go. Actually, it's tonight, right?
Yeah, tonight.
The show starts in like a couple of minutes.
Done with the show.
Yes.
And you can Instagram me too. Everything The Funny Lady. If Barbara Streisand comes up, that's not me. But anything other than that, it's your girl, The Funny Lady. Thanks for having me on the show, guys. We got to go too. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Yvette Obifally, y'all. Yvette Obifally.
Oh, beautifully. Oh, beautifully.
Oh my gosh, she was actually funny.
She's a snap,
Did you
man.
see her when she took off her hair? I was not expecting that.
That's it. Gotta hand it to her.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
Lord, that's a lot of yards.
I absolutely love y'all. Thank you for being such an amazing example of Black love. Aww.
All right.
Okay.
Get off of me there.
Okay.
Come on, yeah.
So
Sheesh.
let's go to keeping it reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So did you guys watch the first part of the first quarter of the Housewives of Potomac on Sunday? Because
All right. So yeah.
What? You want to start off?
No. Go on, talk about your girl,
Your
because
girl
we got a
Candace-
difference
your
of
girl
opinion on her.
Candace still got a mouth on her, but let me just show you.
Take a look at Shorty Love right now.
Yeah.
The 4-part reunion begins.
Everyone up here
You
has
are.
a mouth, has said nasty,
No,
disrespectful,
we have not said
bottom
that.
of, bottom
can
of
we do
gutter
this?
things
Can we do
to
this
one
as an
another.
example?
Because I am better at it. I am somehow.
Oh, I don't think nobody better than me and
No.
Giselle.
I'm a hood rat.
Yes.
Okay, your mama.
Why does she keep saying your mama? Like everybody knows, don't talk about my mama.
But
Those are fighting words.
okay, how many of y'all out there, you understand, remember back in the day, they called it Jonin, Joning, Jonin. And we some people call it capping, playing the dozens, and they don't mean your mama. Most of the time, the person don't even know your mama, but they know that to get next to you, they gotta say something about your mama. Because we didn't talk about no fathers, right? Ain't nobody gave a damn about your pops. You go, hey man, your pops is so ugly, man. He go to night school and they won't turn on the lights, But nobody cares about that. But if you say something about your mama and say, hey man, your
But
mama's
she's
so
already
fat,
been through
your
this.
mama's so fat
She's
that
been
when
through
they
this.
cut her, she bleed gravy.
No.
Now that seems
So
that them fighting words.
the cast, including Andy, has said that she's been through this road before with Monique.
I'm so tired of Andy. I'm so tired of this white man sitting there making all these black women go through these hoops. All right,
She has a mouth on her. She has a mouth on
Yeah,
her.
she got a mouth on her. They all do.
No. But she goes for the jugular. And that's not fair. That's not fair. Like you already went through.
Who goes for the jug? But she's supposed to go for the jugular. That's what the show is designed for. Wait. Let me ask you a question, my darling dear. What is the purpose of these housewives of Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Beverly Hills, Housewives of Potomac, Housewives of Utah? What is the purpose of these shows? Please tell me.
Well, it's to get the fabulous life of each character.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep. What were you saying?
No, so each city has like a certain zhuzh, right? So each character, they're specific. They're supposed to fight. You know what I mean? Like the storyline is real, but it's a little fabricated. Does that make sense?
Oh, so it's like unreal reality.
No, it's not unreal reality.
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real reality.
Yeah, it's real reality. So let's say, for instance, we had a fight, right?
Yeah.
And that was on Wednesday. So we have to capture the fight. Wait, hold on.
Like in real life, like the cameras in our house catch us having a fight.
No. So what the producers do, they know that you had a fight last week, right? And then they bring it up, and tell you to talk about it, and then that naturally brings up old feelings and stuff like that.
So when Candace has a reckless mouth,
right?
What she's fundamentally doing is she's doing what the producers want her to do.
Oh no.
Okay.
You know what? You're a little too.
There's a reason. There's a reason we ain't got no house husbands of the Potomac. And how come? See, watch all these housewives stories. You understand? Most of the husbands back up. Okay, they
Well,
back
this is
up.
a four-parter. This is a four-parter, and it gets juicy, actually, because Nicki Minaj is actually the first, I guess, star to actually interview them. So they're really excited, but it's a four-parter. So the Beverly Hills reunion, I have to catch the fourth part after this, but the Potomac, Real Housewives of Utah. Did you guys see finally we're here. I'm sorry that like I still have chemo brain, so please bear with me.
Okay. Come on.
But we finally got to the meat and potatoes of Jen Shah. So the feds came looking for her, and I think we have a clip of that.
A real housewife of Salt Lake City, who's also the wife of a University of Utah football coach, is now facing federal charges along with her assistant on suspicion of running a nationwide telemarketing fraud and money laundering scheme. Utah native Jennifer Shaw made her first appearance in federal court this afternoon.
Fox 13's John Franke is at the federal courthouse in downtown Salt Lake tonight with a deeper look at the charges and Shaw's possible defense. John.
Sure.
That wasn't the clip. But we actually
like they knew.
No.
Thanks.
But if you watched it, did it come on last night? I think it did. But if you watched it,
night before last,
like the Homeland Security was there, NYPD was there,
every department you could think of.
Department that you could think of was there. They surrounded the bus that they were supposed to go, and all of a sudden, like, she had to leave, and she just left, and they all surrounded Next week is supposed to be juicy because it's like of the ladies talking about everything on the way to I don't know where they were going.
Greetings from England. My partner of 4+ years is American, and she introduced me to Judge Judy, and we watched the reruns together often. Thank you for many, 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 many laughs over the years. You're welcome.
But yeah.
And if I can provide any more for you, I'd be glad to. Don't worry about that there, okay? They're coming. The laughs are coming. Why are you staring at me and giving me the orphan Annies for? Anyway, she don't know what orphan Annies are.
I don't.
No, okay. Anyway, so yeah. So the whole thing about these, these ratchet TV shows and these, ratchet. She loves ratchet.
I do.
And did anybody see Squid Games? Did you see Squid Games? Squid Games is good. Did you see Maid? Maid is good too. Oh, wait a minute. Real quick, and we're going to talk about this another time because we're going to have a good friend of mine on here who's very, very, very famous, star of stage, screen, and television. He's coming on soon, and he's going to talk about this. But how many of you have seen The Harder They Fall? And what'd you think? Just come on in and give us your... The Harder They Fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen it. Could we watch it tonight?
Oh, you can watch it tonight. I'll just sit next to you and eat my ice cream and
okay, so what about...
I wasn't that so good. Joey thinks it was so
what is it about?
Good. Huh?
What is it about?
It's about black cowboys and killing and black cowboys and
it's all black cast.
Revenge, and it's pretty mostly black cast.
Stephanie, what did you think about it?
Well, you're waiting for Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm not Stephanie.
Yeah, but just still talk about it.
Anyway, no. Listen, you can't. What can you do? You can't do a whole lot of talking about it. Either you saw it or you didn't. Now, next week, after you've seen it, you'll be able to sit and have the discussion, and hopefully, we're going to have a discussion with a real live celebrity black cowboy who will give his opinion on what he thought of the movie and the state of movie making in at least here in the United States.
Wow.
Amazing that that a lot of the cast members are from other countries.
Right.
But it's got a star-studded cast: Regina King, Idris Elba,
oh wow,
Delroy Lindo, Lakeith, forgot his last name, but his first name is Lakeith. Just everybody that wasn't in Black Panther managed to get into this movie. So
wow.
Okay,
so we'll talk about that.
And the only person that wasn't in there was Samuel L. Jackson and Denzel Washington. Go figure.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, last week, from the Gap Band, Ronnie Wilson died at 73.
Ronnie Wilson, the brother of Charlie Wilson.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Ronnie.
You know what? And you know what he was, right? Outstanding. Okay.
Well, that's all.
I don't know what kind of tribute you're supposed to do for.
Listen, you have to share the show, okay? So you have to like, comment, and subscribe.
While we got a few minutes and we have your ear, yes, we need you to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Right. But don't just whip by that. Some people they may not know what you're talking about. So you have time. Take your time.
No. So
was it?
Like it, give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
Like, do I have to do it? Like, comment, and subscribe? They've been commenting. Make sure you just subscribe. Like, it would do us a lot. Like, we're trying to grow our show and stuff. So if you just share it on your social media and just tell other folks to come in and forward
Rachel.
them the link and stuff. Just make sure that you're engaging with us and then telling your folks, because it does nothing if you just watch the show. You know what I'm saying? So,
and here's something else you can do. It is okay. What you can do is you can copy the URL, the link to our YouTube site, right? And then just send it to your friends and say, hey, listen, and what it'll do is if you text it to them or if you email it to them, it'll come up. They'll see us, and then all they have to do is click that, and that'll bring them into our show, or that'll take them to YouTube, and they'll be able to look through the archives and see the really, really, really great shows we've already done.
All right, y'all.
I wanted to say that just like that.
I think we should cook something next week.
I think we should cook something, but I don't,
It's Thanksgiving next week. Is it Thanksgiving? No. In 2 weeks. Yeah, we should definitely cook something. You should make your famous pineapple upside down cake.
Okay. We are promoting this show too. My hubby wants to share a cocktail with you all. Absolutely. We drink. No, let me stop. Good night, my darling Kim. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Absolutely. That's my cousin. Pineapple upside down cake. Yep, we already got that on there. But, hey, listen, we may make one next week.
Okay. Well,
a rum cake, pineapple upside down.
Okay, y'all. Well, we'll see you later. Bye.